You know that brief moment in passing when you're walking past an individual? Everybody out here wants to play the comparison game. But when you're truly comfortable with yourself, you stay reposed and poised in yourself because you know you just confident. And the confidence is a byproduct of standing on your word and never having missed and walking with a clear conscience of trusting and knowing that you are that highly reliable individual. Not only that you can rely on you, but the world can rely on you. You know what that feeling is when you in passing and you walk past an individual who you know is just straight up lacking in all of these different areas of their life, whether it's fitness, whether it's finance, whether it's having this knowledge, anything, these areas of quantifiable qualities of existence. Yeah. You know what that feeling is in passing? It's them. Because I'm at the point where I've embodied and personified so many high-level degrees of the teaching that it's happening a lot. And I'm able to perceive it from this higher level of a mountain of a frequency. You know what that feeling is? That feeling is them recognizing that they're deficient in something that you're extremely proficient in. That's the feeling of them recognizing that you possess something that they're extremely lacking in. You can't walk past a person who is in top physical shape and you not be in top physical shape and not fully feel the vibration of your own personal lack, of your own personal deficiency. And the wisest of the wise will be those who remain inspired and only spur themselves to further action and to bridge that gap. The stupidest of the stupid, the dumbest of the dumbest, the arrogant of the arrogant, the egotistical of the egotistical are those who recognize the highly embodied qualities that they actually admire. And instead of being inspired to action and being happy to even be revealed an example of what they actually aspire and are inspired to be, they decide to polarize even further and go left, more into their own arrogance and more into their own bullshit and being a hater. I told y'all once upon a time that envy is simply inspiration in a negative direction. So if you hating on something that you obviously gave up on, something that you obviously are inclined to like, something that you obviously find esteemable, if you hating on it, then that's only because you don't realize that you're the source of the individual who created the opposite of what you admire. We're all creating individuals. We've all created to this point and moving forward someone. Definitely. You are actually defined. You have been defined every time by every action, every choice, everything you've done with every minute, second, millisecond, ounce of energy of your life. You are definitely you. And there's a definite reason you are as you are. So my thing is, as I'm moving, knowing that I figured out my financial situation, I'm not stressed about money like 99% of these individuals who are actually stressing about money. They'll say it's not about the money. They'll love to say it's not about the money. But all of them are so deeply concerned to a point of wretched anxiety about money that it's hard to even believe that they don't give a fuck about money. And they don't have it figured out. And then what's worse about it, in all of these different areas of life, their actual physical health, their actual mental health, their actual spiritual awareness, they're lacking in these areas too. So what the fuck is it really about? Whatever you are, your world is yours. So we all go back to that beginning statement that I just made. You know what that feeling is that you're going to start feeling in passing as you evolve and personify, become, embody the principles, the values, and you live up to the teachings and get actual demonstrated proof? When you're defined by everything you've done into the moment and it reveals that you're definitely an individual who's reliable, you're definitely an individual who lives up to values, you're definitely an individual who comprehends what the fuck is going on here. When you're that individual, opposed to the individual who walks past and has not been living up to values, who has consistently broken their word, who has consistently decreased their own quality of existence, who has consistently shirked the work, you know what that feeling is? That feeling is everybody being fully aware that you are the motherfucker who in the closet, in the dark, behind closed doors, is missing like a motherfucker. Deficient. You're gonna recognize what you don't have in other people. I'm very comfortable being around people who are in high examples or high embodiments of qualities of existence that I aspire to achieve. That's why I can be the skinniest individual in a room around 300-pound motherfuckers bench pressing 500 pounds. Why? Because I would like to be around the greatest prime examples of the qualities that I embody. Why would I hate on these individuals, you fucking idiot? That's why I can sit in a room full of 100,000-aires, millionaires, multimillionaires, even billionaires, and have a calm sense of self, because I know I'm going to step up and do what it takes to be and become. Instead of sitting there, oh, it's not about the money. Oh, it's not about the muscles. Oh, yeah, enlightenment. Like, what the fuck? You can't denounce what you simply didn't want to put the effort in to attain, even though you were attracted to it to begin with. Let me repeat that. You do not have the right to denounce what you simply were too weak-willed and undisciplined to attain, especially if you were attracted to it to begin with. So your space of disposition of denouncing what you were actually attracted to is just based on a true and proven sense of inferiority in face of the mountain. You know you want to climb the mountain, but you was just too bitch made to actually take the journey. Why your world is yours. When are you going to actually recognize that, yeah, it's really like everything. So everything becomes a reflection of who? You. Everything that you are is a reflection of you. Everything that you become is a reflection of you. There's no chance. There's no magic involved. I keep saying it. These haters and these fake woke individuals, they're going to say, oh, it's magic. They're going to burn some sage. They're going to do some 𝙎𝙗𝙊𝙆𝙎. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no magic involved. It's all habits and adherence to universal values and principles. I give everybody the chance to live up to what they say they believe. In the face of the opportunity to live up to what they say they believe, they fold. Oh yeah, when I get the opportunity, opportunity showed itself. What happened? You ain't step up. Like I said, it's the same way when somebody says, yo, when I see such and such, I'm going to slap the shit out of such and such. Yo, I'm going to beat the shit out of such and such. Then you see such and such. I thought you said you was going to slap the shit out of such and such. Right. Parables, metaphors, and different ways of saying the same shit. You're going to be availed the opportunity to become and do the thing that you say you believe should be done to become the individual you would like to become. But in the face of that opportunity, we see so many people fold. That's why we can only validate ourselves on the adherence to living up to the principles and the values. That's why, even though we very could miss, we choose not to miss. It's way better to be able to miss. The trees can't miss. The sun can't miss. Nothing can miss in this universe except for the human being. And the greatest thing about it is that we can miss. So when we choose to not miss, that's where the pleasure comes in. That's where the value comes in. That's where the proof of demonstrated character comes in. It don't matter if you can't miss. If you can't miss and you don't miss, what the fuck? You couldn't miss to begin with. But all of y'all are choosing to miss, which is meaning that you're choosing to be less. And therefore, you will have to live as less. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no magic. All habit. Adherence to principles and values. Living up daily. Living it up daily. Moment by moment. Consider the vibrations raised. You know what that feeling is? These individuals knowing that they're too cowardly to live up to their own virtues, values, and principles. They're too cowardly to take that journey that their conscience is calling them to take. This is real life. This is real life. They're recognizing their cowardice and recognizing that you simply had the heart to actually manifest what you were being called to manifest. So the end of all of this is when you do start to make this journey and you do start to get massive results, trust, it is not your responsibility to lower your vibration. In fact, you must hold firm in this vibration. You think I'm going to fold to these insecure people who continue to miss? Why would a person who doesn't miss match frequencies with an individual who misses? Because the individual who chooses to miss and realizes that their life is fucked up because they choose to miss is feeling some type of insecure in the face of an individual who has the highest degree of precision of adherence to their principles and systems. The fuck sense does that make? How about you missing ass motherfuckers get on your motherfucking job and start to stop missing and match the frequencies of those who are moving in the highest level of ascendancy? YWY, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. Self-mastery, only success. Evolution, only solution. Discipline, only freedom. And I keep telling y'all, the vibrations will never stop being raised over here. Until y'all step up and start doing what y'all are actually being instructed to do, you got to understand, it was all you that created that bullshit. You had the choice. You had the opportunity. You have the opportunity. Are you going to step up? It's really like that out here. YWY, your world is yours. I love y'all. Thing about it, I ain't never stopping. People be like, don't stop, don't stop. Why the fuck would I stop? That's the least intelligent decision possible. Literally, tell me don't stop. You don't got to tell me don't stop. How about you start? You feel me? YWY, your world is yours. We're here in this pocket of existence for eternity. We will never deviate because we see what happens. Psalms 91, you will look up and look with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. Facts. Punishment of the wicked. Punishment of those who deviate from universal principles, values, and virtues. YWY, your world is yours. This is more than fitness. This is more than some bullshit philosophy and marketable fucking spirituality bullshit with some sage crystals and some fucking hoop. It ain't no magic. This is real improving upon the quality of your nature of existence so that you could actually deliver who you were sent to be. So you can deliver who you were sent to be to this earth before you return back to sender. High quality mindset. Tap in, invest in yourself, and start becoming yourself. Because once you walk away from these videos and go back to operating on those lower standards, you got to be fully conscious that it was all your choice. So don't blame nobody. Ain't no excuse. You get the accurate information. You never make an excuse. You get that shit out of your blood so much that it's not even in your system to even want an excuse. You get sick when you think about making an excuse. And then lastly, you never deviate from your system. YWY, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. I love y'all for eternity. The books are out. The program is here. You can get the books. It's going to take you time to read the books. If you could get 3 books, you could get on the program. You get on the program, you could work with me directly. I could break down whatever is in those books in a split second because those books came out of me. So it's either you're going to value some petty amount of money, $50, $200, whatever the fuck the amount is, the entry fee, or you're going to create more time and distance and more effort. It takes more effort to read the books than it does to get on my program. YWY, your world is yours. Make the intelligent decision. I love y'all for eternity. Sheikhy Chic is the real deal, baby. Consider the vibrations raised. Let's keep rocking.